Behind the veil of secrecy, Kim Jong-un's luxurious parties are nothing short of astonishing displays of power and wealth. From grand banquet halls to imported delicacies, these gatherings showcase a lifestyle starkly contrasting the harsh realities of everyday North Koreans. Let's uncover the jaw-dropping opulence that defines Kim's world. The private island, a secret playground of extravagance. Kim Jong-un's private island isn't just any retreat. It's a luxurious oasis designed to impress the elite. Estimated to be worth $100 million, 0 cents, this secluded paradise is nestled away from the prying eyes of the world, serving as a hub for secretive gatherings and lavish celebrations. The island features opulent villas, each estimated at around $10 million, 0 cents. These residences boast marble floors, cherry wood finishes, and state-of-the-art amenities. From private spas to indoor pools, every detail is curated to provide maximum comfort and royal luxury. The villas are interconnected by winding paths, lined with exotic plants, creating an ambience of seclusion and splendor. One of the central attractions on the island is the Grand Banquet Hall, estimated to cost over $15 million. 0 cents. The acoustics are enhanced to accommodate state-approved musical performances, emphasizing both entertainment and ideological propaganda. At the heart of the island is the private marina, designed to accommodate luxury yachts worth $10 million, 0 cents each. This marina allows discreet arrivals and departures, ensuring the strict protocols that Kim demands. The waterfront area features a beachfront lounge where guests can relax while enjoying imported wines and cigars. Security on the island is unparalleled. Estimated to cost $20 million, 0 cents. The surveillance systems include camera drones and monitored perimeters. Guards patrol around the clock to secure the perimeter, ensuring no unauthorized access. This island isn't just a retreat, it's a political power center where Kim solidifies alliances in a setting that mirrors his vision of supreme control. The sheer cost and opulence reflect his desire to project absolute authority while keeping his inner circle loyal and entertained. Opulent feasts and extravagant entertainment, a taste of absolute power. Step inside a world where luxury knows no bounds. Kim Jong-un's legendary parties are nothing short of awe-inspiring extravagance. Imagine tables stretching endlessly, laden with the world's most exclusive delicacies, flown in from across the globe. These feasts aren't just meals, they're statements of supreme power. At the heart of these gatherings is the Grand Banquet Hall, an architectural marvel estimated to cost over $15 million, 0 cents. The hall's design is nothing less than breathtaking, with gold-plated chandeliers and hand-carved wooden panels. Each element screams opulence, designed to impress even the most seasoned dignitaries. The room is meticulously arranged with mahogany dining tables, each set with fine china and crystal glassware. The food? It's a culinary journey around the world. Rare imported items like beluga caviar, Japanese wagyu beef, and bluefin tuna sashimi grace the tables, showcasing not just wealth, but general reach. Fine wines and champagne, some bottles priced at $2,000, 0 cents each, are poured freely, creating an atmosphere of indulgence and celebration. And it's not just about the food, the entertainment is equally impressive. Kim spares no expense in hiring top performers, including classical musicians, stage-approved pop bands, and even traditional dance troupes. These performances aren't just for show, they carry political messages, reinforcing loyalty and glorifying the regime. The production quality rivals that of Broadway shows, with stage lighting and custom costumes that dazzle the audience. Each event is a carefully orchestrated spectacle, designed to make attendees feel both awed and indebted. It's not just a celebration, it's a demonstration of uniting unbelievable authority. The underlying message is clear. Kim Jong-un's power isn't just political, it's cultural and social dominance as well. Can you imagine attending one of these legendary feasts? Do you think such extravagance is necessary to maintain power, or is it just over the top? Let us know in the comments. Dark secrets behind the glitz, the cost of loyalty. Behind the dazzling parties and lavish displays of power, lies a darker, more disturbing reality. Kim Jong-un's notorious pleasure squad, known locally as Gipyeomjo. This secretive group is a stark contrast to the opulence seen at the supreme leader's elite gatherings. The very existence of the pleasure squad reveals a grim truth about how power is maintained in North Korea. The recruitment process itself is chilling. It's reported that young women, often from rural areas, are coerced or manipulated into joining. Once selected, they undergo intensive training to meet the regime's standards, which include hospitality, performance arts, and even physical grooming. The cost of maintaining this squad? Estimated to be in the millions annually, a staggering amount considering the country's widespread poverty. The primary role of the pleasure squad is to entertain high-ranking officials and foreign dignitaries during Kim's grandiose events. This entertainment can range from serving at banquets to more intimate engagements. These women are often dressed in luxurious silk costumes, specially tailored for each event, costing upwards of $2,000. 0 cents per outfit. The squad is also known to perform choreographed dances and traditional songs, acting as both cultural ambassadors and symbols of the leader's absolute control. What's even more disturbing is the cost of secrecy. To ensure that no information leaks, the squad is kept under constant surveillance by security teams, adding another layer of expense to maintain complete confidentiality. Estimates suggest that keeping this operation under wraps can cost nearly $5 million, 0 cents, a year, a price the regime seems willing to pay to maintain its image of power and indulgence. For the few who manage to escape this life, the challenges continue. Fear of retaliation and a lifelong stigma follow them, as they were once part of the supreme leader's inner circle. It's a chilling reminder of how loyalty in North Korea comes at a tremendous personal and moral cost. Political maneuvering behind closed doors, the price of power. When you think of Kim Jong-un's lavish parties, it's easy to get caught up in the spectacle, the luxurious banquets, the exotic entertainment, and the sheer display of wealth. But behind the scenes, these gatherings serve a much deeper purpose: political maneuvering. The cost of hosting these power-packed events? Estimates run into the millions. But for Kim, it's an investment in loyalty and control. One of the most exclusive locations for these secret discussions is the Grand Strategy Room, a private chamber nestled within his luxurious island estate. This room alone is estimated to be worth around $10 million, 0 cents, featuring state-of-the-art art security systems and soundproofed walls to ensure absolute confidentiality. The interior is furnished with handcrafted mahogany tables, plush leather chairs, and gold-accidented decory, symbolizing both wealth and power. The guest list at these gatherings is highly selective. Only military experts, top political allies, and a few trusted international diplomats gain entry. The idea is to create an atmosphere where Kim can reinforce loyalty while subtly reminding his inner circle who holds the reins. Discussions often revolve around military strategies, economic policies, and foreign relations, with decisions made in these settings often shaping North Korea's future. Hosting such gatherings requires more than just a grand setting. It requires meticulous planning and luxurious hospitality. Imported wines and delicacies flow freely, with every meal tailored to impress. The sheer expense of a single gathering can reach $1 million, 0 cents or more, factoring in security, entertainment, and logistics. Yet for Kim, these costs are insignificant compared to the political dividends they yield. The stakes are incredibly high. These events aren't just about showcasing wealth, they're about strategic allegiances. In a regime where loyalty can mean the difference between survival and downfall, Kim uses these parties to re-cement his dominance while maintaining the illusion of unity among his closest allies. A life of excess in a starving nation, the price of indulgence. Kim Jong-un's extravagant lifestyle starkly contrasts with the grim reality faced by millions of North Koreans. While around 60% of the population struggles with poverty and food insecurity, Kim's private parties are nothing short of astonishing displays of wealth. The cost of just one of these elite gatherings? Easily reaching $1 million, 0 cents or more. A staggering sum when compared to the daily hardships of his people. One of the most jaw-dropping aspects is the grand banquet spread. These feasts are crafted with imported delicacies like beluga caviar, wagyu beef, and rare seafood. Just one serving of caviar can cost $500, 0 cents to $1,000, 0 cents, while a single meal featuring the full range of these items can exceed $10,000, 0 cents per guest. Multiply that by the dozens of elite attendees, and the bill quickly skyrockets. The sheer opulence of these feasts is designed not only to impress, but to suggest dominance, reminding everyone present that Kim lives far above the struggles of the common citizen. The venues are just as lavish. Held on a private island estate, these parties take place in halls adorned with gold-plated fixtures and marble floors, creating an ambience of unrivaled wealth. The island itself is equipped with private villas, each worth an estimated $10 million, 0 cents, providing guests with luxury accommodations. Maintaining this secluded paradise is no small expense either. Yearly upkeep can reach $5 million, 0 cents, covering everything from security to staff salaries. Recessionally, these displays have drawn sharp criticism. The world watches in disbelief as Kim's regime funnels state resources into maintaining a lifestyle that rivals the richest billionaires, while ordinary North Koreans face food shortages and economic hardship. Despite the backlash, Kim continues to project his power through these grand celebrations, seemingly indifferent to the suffering of his people. Kim Jong-un's luxury fleet, power on wheels and waves. When it comes to luxury, Kim Jong-un doesn't hold back, not just on land, but also on water. His personal fleet of luxury cars and yaks is nothing short of astonishing. These aren't just vehicles, they are statements of power, each meticulously chosen to reflect his status as North Korea's supreme leader. Let's start with the luxury cars. One of the most iconic in his collection is the Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman Guard, valued at around $1,600,000. This armored limousine offers not just comfort, but state-of-the-art security, including bulletproof armor and blast-resistant windows. The interior is all about opulence: hand-stitched leather seats, walnut wood paneling, and a state-of-the-art entertainment system. It's not just a ride, it's a moving fortress. But Kim's love for luxury doesn't stop on the road. On the water, he takes extravagance to a whole new level with his private yak, rumored to be worth $7 million, 0 cents. Often compared to a fleeting palace, this yacht features marble floors, gold-accepted fixtures, and multiple decks designed for both leisure and strategic meetings. The yacht even boasts a helipad, allowing seamless travel from air to sea. Inside, the master suite alone is said to cost over $1 million, 0 cents, to outfit, featuring plush bedding, private cinema, and a spa room. One of the most striking aspects of this collection is how each piece serves both an aesthetic and strategic purpose. The cars are not just for luxury, they are used for high priest arrivals, reminding the elite of Kim's unquestionable authority. The yacht, meanwhile, is more than a leisure craft. Maintaining this fleet isn't cheap. The annual upkeep, including maintenance, fuel, and staffing, can easily exceed $2 million, 0 cents. Yet for Kim, these costs are justified. They reinforce his image as a leader of unmatched power. Stringent security measures, the cost of paranoia. When it comes to protecting his power, Kim Jong-un spares no expense. The security surrounding his private island parties and elite gatherings is nothing short of military grade. It's not just about keeping intruders out, it's about creating an impenetrable fortress that shields the supreme leader from any potential threat. One of the most significant expenses goes into the surveillance systems. Advanced drone patrols constantly monitor the perimeter, equipped with night vision cameras and thermal imaging to detect any movement. These drones are custom-built, costing around $50,000, 0 cents each, with dozens in operation at any given time. The central control hub itself, fully outfitted with high-tech monitors and communication equipment, is estimated to be worth over $5 million, 0 cents. On the ground, the security presence is just as intense. Armed guards from the Supreme Guard Command, North Korea's elite protection unit, are stationed at every entry point. Each guard is equipped with specialized firearms and bulletproof vests, with the unit's operational budget estimated at $10 million, 0 cents, annually. Training these guards to meet Kim's standards of loyalty and efficiency is a costly and ongoing process. involving close combat training, Espino awareness, and anti-drone tactics. One of the most impressive features is the water security. The island's coastline is protected by naval patrol boats equipped with anti-drone guns and radar systems. These vessels cost around $2 million, 0 cents, each, and are strategically positioned to intercept any unauthorized approach. Additionally, underwater sensors detect possible divers, adding another layer of security at a cost of $1 million, 0 cents per system. Maintaining this level of protection isn't just about spending money, it's about projecting untouchability. The message is clear. Kim Jong-un's inner circle is protected by the most advanced security technology money can buy. The annual budget for just the island's security alone is estimated to be over $20 million, 0 cents. For a leader whose power is constantly under threat, these measures are seen as essential rather than excessive. What's your take? Do you think spending millions on security is justified for someone in Kim's position, or is it an extravagant show of paranoia? Let us know in the comments. The image of supreme control, luxury as a power play. When it comes to projecting authority, Kim Jong-un knows that luxury speaks volumes. His extravagant parties are more than just social gatherings, they're statements of absolute control. The sheer scale of these events serves as a constant reminder to his elite circle that power and privilege flow directly from the supreme leader. One of the most iconic symbols of his dominance is the Grand Secretion Hall, a sprawling space estimated to cost $20 million, 0 cents. The hall is designed with gold-plated columns, Italian marble floors, and crystal chandeliers, each valued at $50,000, 0 cents. The ceiling features an intricate mural of the Korean skyline, symbolizing Kim's vision of North Korea's greatness. It's a place where every detail reinforces the narrative of unquestionable power. At the center of the hall stands the supreme dining table, a massive hand-carved mahogany piece from a single ancient tree worth around $1 million, 0 cents. This table is where Kim hosts his closest allies, serving imported delicacies on hand-painted porcelain worth $2,000, 0 cents per set. The lavish spread itself often includes rare caviar, Kobe beef, and exotic fruits not available to the public. Each meal can cost $5,000, 0 cents per person, making it clear that only the most favored are permitted to dine in such splendor. The psychological impact of these parties cannot be overstated. Attending one of these events is not just a privilege, it's an honor that signals loyalty. Kim understands that by immersing his inner circle in luxury, he keeps them indebatable and loyal. It's a strategic display where wealth is wielded as a political tool. Beyond just the material splendor, these gatherings serve as power plays, where Kim subtly reminds everyone that their status and comfort are directly tied to his favor. The message is unmistakable. To remain part of this privileged circle, unwavering loyalty is a must. International backlash and ethical concerns, the high cost of excess. While Kim Jong-un's extravagant parties may dazzle his inner circle, the international community sees them as blatant displays of excess, and the world is watching with disbelief. The sheer opulence of these events doesn't just spark curiosity, it raises serious ethical questions and global outrage. One of the most glaring issues is the misuse of state resources. Hosting lavish parties with expenses running into the millions, from $10,000, 0 cents per guest meals to $20 million, 0 cents party venues, draws criticism, especially when approximately 60% of North Koreans live below the poverty line. Human rights organizations are vocal about how such excessive spending reflects a disconnect between leadership and citizens. Global leaders and humanitarian groups frequently question how a regime that struggles to feed its population can justify such opulent celebrations. For example, a single imported luxury item like beluga caviar, which costs around $1,000, 0 cents per pound, can feed an entire village for weeks. Yet, at Kim's parties, it served as a mere appetizer. The stark contrast between these indulgent gatherings and the daily hardships faced by ordinary North Koreans is impossible to ignore. These events don't just hurt Kim's image domestically, but also threaten North Korea's diplomatic relations. Countries that provide humanitarian aid find it increasingly difficult to justify support when images of lavish parties leak out. Critics argue that these parties not only display wealth and power, but also highlight the regime's indifference to its people's suffering. For Kim, maintaining the loyalty of his elite circle may seem crucial. Kim Jong-un's secretive parties are more than just celebrations. They are strategic displays of power and influence. While the world looks on with shock and disbelief, these events serve a deeper purpose. To Kim, they're not just about indulgence. They're calculated moves to reinforce loyalty among his elite circle. Hosting such extravagant events sends a clear message. Those who remain loyal will be rewarded with lavish privileges, while dissenters risk being left out of the opulent circle. However, this grand display of wealth comes at a tremendous cost, both financially and morally. As Kim revels in luxury, his people continue to suffer from poverty and scarcity. International communities watch in disbelief as the regime funnels vast sums into creating these spectacles, questioning how such expenses can be justified when basic human needs remain unmet. Critics argue that these parties not only reflect Kim's obsession with absolute control, but also expose his disconnect from reality. By showcasing his wealth, he risks alienating not just his people, but the world at large. The contradiction between opulence and deprivation remains a glaring issue that tarnishes his reputation globally. What do you think? Are these extravagant displays a necessary political strategy, or just reckless arrogance? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the luxurious life of Kim Jong-un, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notification for more incredible insights into the world's most powerful and wealthy individuals.